Crisis in the Middle East. Iran claims to down 2 Israeli jets amid growing cross-border attacks. Tehran/Jerusalem, June 13, 2025. The already volatile Middle East edged closer to the brink of a broader war this week after Iran claimed to have downed 2 Israeli fighter jets that it says violated its airspace as part of an unfolding military confrontation rooted in Friday's suspected Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. In an official statement broadcast on state media, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, announced that its advanced air defense systems had engaged and neutralized 2 Israeli aircraft near the city of Isfahan, the location of several sensitive nuclear and military installations. While Iran provided limited visual evidence, footage aired on Press TV appeared to show flaming wreckage in the desert, which Iranian authorities claim belongs to one of the aircraft. Our air defense network, operating with complete coordination, identified hostile targets and responded with precision, said IRGC spokesperson Brig General Ramazan Sharif. This act of defense is a firm warning to the Zionist regime and its allies. Iranian airspace is a red line. Israel remains silent, denies aircraft loss. The Israeli government, as of press time, has not officially acknowledged the loss of any military aircraft. Unnamed Israeli defense sources quoted by domestic media, including Channel 12 and the Jerusalem Post, denied Iran's account, calling it propaganda intended to save face after Tehran suffered significant damage in Friday's strikes. According to analysts, if true, this would be the first successful downing of Israeli jets by Iran in a direct confrontation, a sharp shift from previous years, where hostilities were mostly waged through proxies or cyber attacks. The Friday strikes, a turning point. The current crisis was ignited by what Western and regional intelligence sources now confirm were coordinated Israeli airstrikes on Iranian military and nuclear-related sites early Friday morning. Among the targets reportedly hit were missile development facilities, radar stations, and underground uranium enrichment labs near Isfahan and Natanz. While Israel has adhered to its long-standing policy of strategic ambiguity, neither confirming nor denying involvement, multiple U.S. officials speaking to Reuters and the New York Times on condition of anonymity affirmed that the operation bore the hallmarks of Israeli air power and cyber coordination. One Western diplomat called the strikes one of the most daring and extensive air raids against Iranian soil in over a decade. Iran's missile response, regional reverberations. In retaliation, Iran launched dozens of ballistic and cruise missiles toward what it labeled as strategic Zionist targets. The IRGC claims some of these missiles struck military air bases, defense production sites, and logistics hubs deep within Israeli territory, including in the Negev Desert and areas surrounding the port city of Eilat. Israel's sophisticated missile defense systems, particularly the Iron Dome, David Sling, and Arrow 3, reportedly intercepted the majority of incoming projectiles. However, local media reports noted loud explosions and emergency sirens in multiple southern towns, with at least 8 people injured and minor structural damage reported. International reaction, alarm, and urgency. The international community responded with swift concern. The United Nations Security Council convened an emergency session with the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres urging both sides to step back from the precipice of full-scale war. The United States, a longtime Israeli ally, condemned Iran's missile launches, but also urged de-escalation. President Kamala Harris stated, "We will defend Israel's right to self-defense, but we also urge restraint from all actors." Russia and China, which maintain close ties with Tehran, accused Israel of provoking conflict, calling for immediate diplomatic intervention. The European Union released a joint statement warning of grave consequences for regional and global security if tensions are not defused immediately. A broader war in